Hi and welcome to this channel. In this video, I will talk about NF Acus, or previously known as NF Audio newest IEM, the NM20. Before I begin this review, let me thank NF Acus for providing this IEM for review. Rest assured, as always, all of my reviews are 100% my own personal opinion. The NM20 is a single dynamic driver IEM and costs around $120 US. Let's start with the packaging and unboxing. As always with NF Acus, the packaging and unboxing experience is pretty good. On the front, you can see the IEM picture, and I believe on the back there is a features that NF Acus mentioned, and here is what you get inside the box, the packaging. So let's open it. The unboxing experience is pretty satisfying. The box itself is held with a magnet, and when you open it, it splits into two parts. You get the IEM itself, and below this disc, there is an ear tips. Below the ear tips, here's the cable. For the cable, I believe NF Acus uses a QDC cable, but normal 2-pin also work just fine. Under the manual, there is a case. Inside of the case, there is a quarter jack adapter. So let's start with the build quality of the IEM itself. So let's pop this up. The NM20 is made from plastic. The plastic itself is not like your typical cheap plastic, but it still feels kinda underwhelming for its asking price. But there is also a good thing from plastic use. The IEM weighs nothing, and because of NF Acus marketed this IEM as professional series and stage IEM, I think this is a good choice because user can wear the NM20 for a very long stage session without getting their ears feeling any pain or discomfort. As for the design of the IEM itself, it's pretty minimalist. Also, I believe there are color options, and apparently I got the pink variant. The cable itself is okay. It is kinda good, but to be honest, if you're primarily gonna use this IEM for stage, you probably will need some kind of cable extension or change the cable to a longer one. The cable itself is only 1.2 meters. It is fine for personal use, like casual use, but for stage, I think you need to route the cable through your back and stuff. So yeah, I think the cable for stage use is kinda short. Let's talk about the sound. For sound, I tested the NM20 with my Poco M6 Pro, Vio KA15, Vio BTR13, stock cable, and stock ear tips. The music is mostly from Apple Music, with the genre of J-pop, EDM, rap, metal, and jazz. So, the tonality in general, I believe it's a mild V-shape. Let's start from the bass. One thing I immediately noticed is that the NM20 has a very speedy bass. It can handle your double pedal music without any problems. And for stage use, it is a very positive thing. That means you can easily monitor your performance like rhythm and stuff while performing on stage without any problem. The bass quantity itself is boosted a bit, more or less just like your typical mid-bass boosted Harman-esque tuning. So if you're a bass head, this model is probably not for you. The NM20 offers a decent slam and an okay rumble for its bass presentation. It is not the most detailed bass for its price, but one thing for sure, it is very speedy. Mid-range, the NM20 has a scoop-out lower mid-range and normal upper mid-range gain or pinna gain. The effect of this kind of tuning is a somewhat increased stage width and depth. Though because of this, vocal would sounds somewhat a bit thinner than normal. Talking about vocals, the NM20 has some sibilant issues because of how the treble is tuned, but at least it is free from shout. For instruments, it also sounded more or less the same. A bit thin, but with good clarity. So, how is the treble of the NM20? One word I can say, it's spicy. That's probably the word I personally would describe the NM20 treble tuning. It has some peaks and it's definitely not tuned like your typical Harman type IM. I feel like all treble regions except the upper part of the treble or the air frequency has some peaks. It makes the overall sound presentation to be rather edgy. NF Akus probably tuned the NM20 to have these edgy sounds to help musicians to be able to hear and distinguish whatever they are monitoring on stage while they perform. Though, if we change our POV to personal music enjoyment, subjectively the NM20 treble is a bit too spicy, because I found myself to listen at much more lower volume to compensate for the treble peaks. So if you are sensitive to treble, this model is also probably not for you. And on the other side, if you are treble heads and like your music to be spicy and has some bite to it, then you definitely will enjoy the NM20 treble tuning. Let's talk about the technicalities. For a 120 USD IM, I can say the technicalities is good. Let's start with the stage. The stage is medium size. I found the stage layering good for gaming. It has a symmetrical stage shape like the width and depth. And for some reason, it feels like it has exact wall placement. Or we can say the stage presentation is not like an empty void stage. The separation and positioning is very good. I have no issues separating and locating sounds or objects both in music and gaming. In fact, I think this is the strong point of this IM. It sounds cohesive, but it also offers us a very good separation and positioning. As for the detail retrieval, it's good. The NM20 has good detail retrieval, especially on its treble region, thanks to its unconventional treble tuning. Everything in the treble region is mostly pushed forward, and it really helps create a sense of detail in that region. Though for mid-range and bass, I can just say the detail is just okay, nothing special. Let's talk about comparison. I will compare the NM20 with Moondrop Aria 2. The Aria 2 is same single dynamic driver IM, but cost less than NM20. The Aria 2 has better build, more or less same level of accessories except the Aria 2 has modular cable. The Aria 2 has a much more relaxed presentation than the NM20. I feel like for personal music enjoyment, the Aria 2 tuning would be more safer for a lot of people. The Aria 2 sounded a lot more mellow than the NM20. The bass also feels more slower but more natural than the NM20. Overall presentation also sounds more rounded rather than edgy like the NM20. Though if you do need an IM for professional stage purposes, I still vouch for NM20 due to its speedy driver, edgy sound tuning and technicalities, especially the separation and positioning. So what about the conclusion? Is the NF Akus NM20 any good? Is it worth it? The answer is, it depends. If you're a musician or let's say need a stage IM, then yeah, I can easily recommend the NM20. It offers a very comfortable wearing experience and good sound isolation. The sound separation and driver speed of the NM20 is also very good. So I believe you won't have any issues trying to monitor your performance. On the other hand, if you only need an IM for personal music enjoyment, also if you are sensitive to treble or you are a bass heads, this model is probably not for you. The NM20 offers a bright, mild V-shape sound tuning, and probably this kind of tuning is not guaranteed to be easily accepted by the mass market. Though if you really like your music to have good clarity and some bite to it, then yeah, NM20 is probably good for you. That's all from me for now. Thanks for watching this video, and if you found this video is somewhat helpful, please give it a like. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Okay, this is the review of the NM20. Bye bye!